Hi everybody, welcome back to Adventure World, our little troglodyte village underneath Tristram. So today, I'm hopefully going to get some of our first workers set up. We need to make sure there's a town hall for them to eat at and sleep at. So that's our aim. We've got a lot of stuff here in the smeltery to clear out, so we're going to start with that. And then we'll see what we need to get started. Okay, so we want something for our NPCs to do. We've got our fish farm and our crop farm set up already, but there's no one to work them. So what we want to do is ideally have one worker running a generator which can then power the other things through torque shafts. So we're going to make some torque shafts. So that's these things here. These are light torque shafts. They're just wooden gears and planks, and the idea is they just rotate in a shaft, and then that clockwork action is what powers the machines. So we're just making a bunch of planks so we can make the shafts. They actually require a fair bit of materials because you only get one item per crafting. It's not like some other mods like thermal expansion where you might get 6 or 8 or several different pipes per crafting. This you only get one, so you've got to actually use a fair bit of wood or steel or iron depending on what level shafts you're making. Now this can be the most frustrating part, is just orientating the shafts and junctions. So as you can see here, I'm just trying to get them to face the right way. So, and with the shafts, they don't go around corners. So the problem I've got here is I actually need a distributor, because it's got to go both down into the machine as well as further along towards the fish farm. So as we look in here, I just sleep through the night. This is the problem with being underground. You never know when it's nighttime. You got to keep an eye on the map and see if things are spawning outside. But yeah, it can be annoying. So we'll just grab some more wood. Now we need a distributor, so we'll get some more planks, and the distributor is, I think, three gears. Yeah, 3 gears. Okay, so we're going to make a bunch of gears. And then 2 of the shafts. Now it's picky where you put your planks to make the shafts. I think it accepts the first and second columns, but not the third. So you just got to keep an eye on that, because it's kind of annoying moving them all once they're in there. Now I'm going to make 2 distributors, because we've got 2 machines, in case we need to carry the shafts further along from where the fish farm is, in case there's another machine we put further down there. It just saves us changing it from a junction later. So we're going to make 2 of them. Alright. So we'll stick our distributor down. We can't really tell if that's oriented correctly, but we should be able to tell once we've got some shafts down. This is the most frustrating part of Ancient Warfare, to be fair. It's very cool mod, but this is the bit that can take time. Because you really don't... It's hard to tell whether stuff's actually connected properly. The only way to really tell is to power a generator. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our hammer. And you change it into use mode. And then power the generator. This is a hand crank generator, so you power it manually. And you can see it's not actually rotating the shaft. So what we need to do is actually spin the shaft around the other way. Like so. Now they'll all connect properly once you got them facing the right way. So there we go. So you can see that that's actually powering the crop farm as is. And it looks like we got that right. And the distributor's facing correctly, so everything's connected properly. So now we just need some more shafts. We've got our second distributor, so we'll stick that on there. So we don't end up losing it. Make some more shafts. And then we can go and connect this up. But first we'll just see if we get some more chicks out of these eggs. Because the sooner we get a chicken farm set up, the more... the easier we'll find it with food. Yeah, we can see that's actually not connecting, so they're facing the wrong way to begin with. So annoying. No, it's still not right. Now you can see there's a block end of the shaft. That block end is actually the end that connects to the generator. You can see it's on the power end. So wherever the power's coming from, you want the block to be on that end of it. And the other end is the unpowered end. Yeah, so you can see these are facing the wrong way. Yeah, there you go. So as we turn them around, they all connect up. We're actually just missing one more. I didn't quite make enough. So let's go get another one. Now, there's a trick. So if you, when you're placing the shaft, if you place it on the block face that you want it to power, that's how you do it. So it's a bit trickier with a distributor because you can't really, you've got to actually place it on the block opposite where it's coming from, not the corner part. Like I placed it on the fish farm there, but that doesn't really work that way. What you need is a block above that fence post, and then you could place it on that block and that would actually work. Because yeah, rotating it into position, it's a pain, so often it won't even, yeah, see, it's not actually connected. It would actually be probably easier if I had a junction there, to be honest, and then just change it over later. But at this point, oh, nearly had it. Okay, so it looks like we're going now. Is it actually going to work? Doesn't look like it's working. So what it's doing at the moment, we can see it's actually harvesting the potatoes. The crop farm's taking most of the power there. You can see the second end of the shaft is actually spinning a lot because the fish farm isn't using the power, so it's just sitting in the shaft as, you know, rotating torque. The light shafts have a energy loss. Obviously inertia doesn't last forever because we're in a gravity situation, so the shafts are going to just eventually slow down to the point where the energy's gone. The higher tier shafts lose energy at a lower rate, so they still lose energy, but it's not as much. And they can hold more energy, so they can spin quicker than these wooden ones can. So that's something to keep in mind when you're making them. So we can see rotating the regenerator here. You can see the potatoes getting planted, so there's a new set of potatoes in there now. Alright, let's get rid of these monsters so we can sleep. Whereabouts is he? Okay, so this way. Maybe he's underground. There are a lot of caves under here, so it's quite difficult sometimes to find monsters when they're nearby because there are so many caves. Often you're just searching by sound, and yeah, it can take a while, so. Alright, so I've got a couple of farms set up. So we need our town hall, because there's no point in having any NPCs if they can't eat or have a place to live. So let's get started with that. We need some bricks. So we've got a few bricks here, so that's good. And we need logs. Which we don't have in there, so we'll grab some of those. And we need a chest. Because the town hall has its own inbuilt storage for storing food, so we need one of them in there as well. So that goes in the middle, some logs, and then corners are brick. Done. Now we just need a place to put the town hall. So I was thinking maybe a decent sized room down here somewhere, probably not too far down, because we want it close to where they're going to be working. So just off to this side here should be good. So let's just dig a room in here. Yeah, that should be fine. We'll put a door here or something, and they can all mill around inside here. We've just got to keep an eye on this cave underneath here, so we're going to have to fill in the floor in places. Otherwise this should be fine. Alright, here we go. Decent sized room, so we can have all our workers come in here during the night time, and they can all feed from the town hall there, and then we can have them come up here and they can work in the farm area. So that should be cool. So let's just put away some junk. Got some ore from digging out the room. And we got some iron from the smeltery, so let's get rid of that. Alright. Okay, so farms are automated. We've got the town hall going. So we need our first worker. So that should be pretty easy. We just need some gold and a food bundle, which we've got, and some wood, which we also have. Now the wood we need for a wooden pickaxe, so let's get a wooden pickaxe. So wooden pickaxe in the corner, food bundle at the top, gold on the side. There's our worker. Excellent. Now the routing order is what we use to designate what a courier needs to do, so where it needs to go, what face of a block it needs to be looking at, because you get in different inventories in different faces, obviously, and what items to put out or pull in, and how to do it, whether or not it's just taking everything it can, or to take just certain things or certain amounts, that kind of stuff. So it's a pretty useful item. So we need light grey dye for this, so I'm just setting up some bone meal. Now we need black dye. I don't have ink sacs as yet, so I'm going to make black floral powder using this black mystical flower here from Botania, and I'm going to get a Botania mortar and pestle. I've already got some bowls in the food chest, so choose one of them. And we've already got some sticks, so let's use one of them, and we'll just make that like so. Maybe some black petals, and we'll use one of them to make some black dye. We only really need one. And then we'll make some grey dye, and then we'll grab that. And we'll use one of them to make some light grey dye, like so. Now it's a pretty easy recipe, it's just paper and the dye and some planks. So, like this. No wait, that's not right. Have I got it right? Dye, paper, planks. Maybe I haven't researched it. Let's find the routing order in here. There it is. Dye, paper, planks needs trade. Well, we've got trade, so we should be able to build this. So, dye, paper, planks. Oh, hang on, I've got it round the wrong way. A bit of a derp. There we go. And we can use the other. We'll leave the other one in there, in the other dye in the engineering station, because we might want another courier at some point. Alright, now we're going to plonk this guy down here somewhere, and then we can give him his routing order. Oh, he needs food. Okay, so where he goes, he's found his nearest town hall. So we'll put some food in there. Okay, now we're having problems with this guy. He's a bludger. He's just standing around in the town hall doing nothing. Now we've got the crop farm set up, so we're going to send him to the crop farm, take potatoes from the top inventory, which is the output, and then dump the potatoes in the inventory in the town hall. So it's pretty basic. It's only 2 points he needs to go to. Yeah, it's not a complicated thing. Why is he not doing it? Because he's just not moving. Does the crop farm not have food in it? Maybe he can't go there because there's no job to do. Okay, so now there is. Let's take some out of there and put it on the top. So there's definitely work for him to do. He doesn't really want to go anywhere, does he? Now the top is definitely direction up. Okay, so that's what he's got in his routing order, was direction up. So you can configure the side so that the top is actually a different, you know, it might be the north side or whatever, but I've left it as up, so you shouldn't have an issue with it. He's just not going anywhere. That's kind of annoying. So how do I get around this? Have I done something wrong? Let's repack him and then replace him. Maybe it's just he's stuck in doing something that he can't do. No, he definitely doesn't want to go anywhere. So how about we repack him, and we'll take him up to the actual farm so he doesn't have to go anywhere. And no, away he goes, back to the town hall. So he just really doesn't want to go outside the town hall. No, definitely got it in the right slot. It goes in that slot there. Okay. And the upkeep order is definitely another thing. So use black dye for that. So we'll repack him, just so he doesn't stand around using food. We'll try using the upkeep slot, maybe he needs one of those as well. Let's see what happens. Can't hurt to try. Now we're going to need some more paper. This one. So we can use this one. Alright, so now we've got an upkeep slot as well. Now we don't want to upkeep on the crop farm. Let's upkeep here. There we go. So this person's upkeep will be the town hall. It shouldn't really matter because, you know, he's already coming here anyway. But you know, let's just try everything. So I'll put the upkeep in there so he knows where he is, and the routing order so he knows what he needs to do. And it's still got all the right things in here, so up to fill, and then the town hall. Any inventory is good with the town hall, I think, so that should be fine. And we'll fill the target. That should be good. I'll give him back his orders. And he doesn't want to go anywhere. So what could be wrong? Maybe it's because it's night time. Maybe it was night time that whole time. Is he going anywhere now? I don't see him. Okay, maybe it's a work order that he needs. Oh, we're out of paper. So we need to make some more. Good thing I've got a supply of sugarcane here. Alright, let's go give him a work order and we'll see if that helps. You know, actually, we'll try our other worker. We'll see if we can get him to do anything. So he's going to go down to the town hall. I guess he needs food, so let's let him do that. And we'll give him a work order, so we'll see if we can get him to actually pull the crank. No, he doesn't want to go anywhere. He's being about as useless as the courier. So maybe the courier, there's nothing wrong with the courier, there's something else wrong. Maybe I've done something wrong. I wonder what it is. Well, we're all going to chill out in here, and we'll see you next time.